Got it, Ray? 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
There's the bell.
There's the bell.
Pull me off. Pull him off at 30 minutes. He gets pulled off at 30 minutes. Ray.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Wednesday night Hangout with Mentors. We're thrilled to have you. And just so as you know, every Wednesday, we rarely ever miss. Every single Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live, we record Hangout with Mentors, different topic every week. And we save them, archive them, and they're all available. So make sure that you keep in touch, ask what the topics are, or pass links, whatever the case is, and welcome. I'm Susan Batchelder, in case you don't know me, and I'm here with my unstoppable business partner, Tammy Montgomery. Hey, Tammy, how are you this evening?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you, Susan?
I'm good. And none other than Ray. Ray, what's your tagline again? I forget. I'm totally...
Ray, the Good News Merchant. The Good News Merchant.
Good News Merchant. Welcome, Ray.
Thank you.
We're thrilled to have you on.
I'm glad to be here.
Cool topic tonight, too. Cool topic. It comes attached with many stories, and you really want to pay attention. Do what you love, money. Love what you do, however you want to phrase it. But I think that when you love what you do and you make money doing what you love, it's just a whole lot more fun. You're more effective, and I know that we sure have a whole lot of fun doing it. So we're going to share some stories, help you get to know why we love what we're doing, why we're doing what we love, how we make money doing it, and how you can too. And you don't have to have the same kind of knowledge and strengths as us. We pick our strengths and we run with that, and then whatever is not your strengths, we just figure out how to either outsource it, use a system, automate it, etc. And really, it's about people working with people when it comes right down to it anyway. So you just do the parts that you love and automate or outsource the rest of them is really the biggest golden nugget that you can kind of work from, the foundational part of it that you can work from. And, well, kind of, I had something else I wanted to say there. I'm kind of stumbling with that introduction. It'll come to me as we talk. Tammy, over to you.
Well, I've been getting texts and people are saying they can't watch it live, so that's what's kind of distracting me right now. But it looks like it's live from my phone. So I'm just checking the technical stuff, and then you're the techie person, so.
How about I go check the
technical
stuff
live
while you're talking?
It's set. So I'm going to just put my phone down, and that person can just listen to the recording. Yeah, this is cool because, hey, it's the month of Valentine's, right? So you got to love what you do, and it's all about love this month. So love is in the air and spreading around. But anyway. Yeah, I'm usually goofy, and that's just is how I roll. And honestly, I don't know. It's just maybe because we do have so much fun, and money does make you giddy. I've always said that, you know, when you have money in your life and you have good people in your life, then you're certainly happy. So that's one of the things that I think that so many people miss when they get into a career or some sort of business opportunity online. It's always so serious, and I don't know why. It has to be because it boils down to just helping other people, and that in itself makes you happy. So, you know, last night we had a short, you know, live stream blab, and there was actually some people say that, you know, they say, no, I don't want to help people, or I don't enjoy helping people. Then I'm like, okay, get off the bus, you know, because that's not this is not the place to be. Then if you want to work with animals or something like that, then hey, go and do that, and that's fun, you know, working with animals and dogs and things like that. That's a ball, I'm sure. But for me, I goof around with people. I like joking. Money is stressful as it is, so why make it, you know, any more stressful when you're talking and working with people? So I usually try to, you know, frame it in this capacity that, you know, listen, it's not about the money, it's about what that money can do for you. So we have a ton of fun. Susan and I have a ton of fun working together, helping other people make money, and then just seeing what that money can do for them and the resources and things like that that it gives, right? So I mean, I love traveling, so I'm just like, I'm ready to get out of here. It's February, right? So I'm ready to see ya. I'll be traveling, taking my business with me here shortly, and because I'm here because Amanda's finishing her high school diploma. So that's kind of what keeps me grounded right now. But I'm pretty much I'm a free spirit. I'm very much a rebel. I have been for many, many years. I almost feel like I'm a gypsy in a lot of ways, and that's what makes me happy. So hey, I can't just make money on the road without doing something, right? So I have an internet-based business where I can plug into the internet. As long as I have a phone and a connection to the internet, I'm happy. I'm making money, So that's just kind of me. I've been self-employed for 26 years, so helping people, and that's what obviously makes me happy. But this specific opportunity and this specific company makes me happy because I know that what we've been able to do, Susan, is helping others and, of course, create that financial freedom for them. So I get excited. It makes me happy when I see other people make sales. So that's kind of my little gist on why I do what I do and why I love what I love here, especially with the Unstoppable Network that we're calling it now because it's truly unstoppable.
Absolutely. And for those of you that are wondering, like, what is the Unstoppable Network? Well, it's something that we're doing. Well, we do everything on purpose. And in specific, the Unstoppable Network is something that we're doing, again, on purpose, because here's what we find is that there's a whole lot, like more than you can even imagine. I'd have to go back and look at my stats because I do a lot of research and make sure that I know what's going on in the industry. But there is hundreds and hundreds of people every day starting a new online business or purchasing new products or making new directions with their existing business online. But so there's no lack of that. But what there is a lack of is knowing what to do at what point and how to get from point A to point D, how to connect the dots. And so when we saw that was like missing in the industry, kind of one place where people could gather in an atmosphere, a safe atmosphere where people could learn and figure out what their missing pieces were and how to connect those dots, then that's what we wanted to bring together. And let's face it, all of us at some point or at multiple points in our life are going to face crises, whether it's a financial crisis, health crises. There's just going to be small ones and large ones. And within every crisis, everybody, what you're looking for is always hope. So what we're offering people is that missing hope that whether it's to make their next dollar, their next $100, their next 5,000, their next 10,000, the hope that they can reach that six-figure income that creates the kind of life freedom that they really desire, the kind of life that they want to provide for themselves or their family. So that's what the Unstoppable Network is about, and that's why we love what we're doing, because we're really passionate about it. So that's my little interjection there. Ray, tell us why have you joined us? Why have you bought the products, and why have you so quickly in such a short time embraced what's going on in the Unstoppable Network? And you're just doing so fabulous. I love watching your videos. You're just like the perfect person to just swing in here, and you just like hardly skipped a beat by coming in. Just tell us a little bit about who is Ray. Why are you already having so much fun in such a short time?
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I could say that that it was ongoing and it continued success into things, but I was inside the home industry, and I really struggled for a long time. I needed to really grow. I mean, and I say this from my heart, but I really needed to grow, and I think I gave a lot of sponsors a hard time, and I was the kind of guy that really didn't who you had to drag them around, and I had a lot of bad habits. I didn't have a lot of good habits, and last year I ended up saying to myself, you know what, Ray, and I cleared my desk off. I said, I'm not going to do any business. And I sat down, I really thought about what I wanted. And it quickly escalated to me meeting somebody and getting into a business. And I said I wasn't going to hop into businesses, but what I was looking for kind of was the same thing here. It was money now. You could get paid. It was member to member. I wasn't doing member to member, but I was doing something like that where they pay you. You don't go. The money doesn't go to the company first and then to you. It came directly to you. So when I saw the Unstoppable Network, when I met you gals through someone else, I thought, man, that's it. That's what I'm looking for. I had real estate at one time. I had some wealth. I didn't know that's what I had. You know, when you got something, you think, oh, this ain't it. You know, I'm not happy yet, you know. And then all of a sudden you find out that it really has nothing to do with the stuff. It has to do with the inside. So I really worked on myself for about a month, and then I opened up and I started to look for something and found one. Then I met you guys. That's who I was looking for. I honestly was. And the vehicle, which is titled, it fit perfectly for what I wanted, the freedom that I was looking for. Freedom is what I was looking for. And when I started to I said to myself, and I said to God, I said, I'll listen. I promise I'll listen to what they tell me to do. You just put me in front of the right people, and I'll listen. And that's what happened. When I came in here, I just really wanted to open up and listen and do what not was so much what was expected of me, like a boss to an employee, but to a guy who really wanted to just keep being a sponge, you know, to be able to say, hey, yeah, I want to be open. I want to be open to instruction. I want to hear what I have to do, and I want to do it correctly. Not so much right, but correctly, as my friend Bruce would say. And I just want to do things correctly, the things that get you the results that you're looking for. And through that, it's just been a ride. It's been just so much fun, you know. And I remember I'm a carpet cleaner. I have my own carpet cleaning business, and I know that Tammy could take an apple out of this bag. But there's a guy by the name of Joe Polish, and he's a big marketer, and he hangs around people like Richard Branson and all these people. But anyway, he had made a statement about his business. A business has to be an ELF business, easy, lucrative, and fun. And I just kept that as my mantra. I'm looking for a business that's easy, lucrative, and fun. And when Tammy says she loves to have fun, that's exactly, I was like, yeah, that's what I want. I don't think you have to be, you know, so starchy all the time, and, you know, you don't have to have everything perfect. It just has to work. And it has to work for you, and it has to work for your family, and it has to fit inside your lifestyle that you have right now. And that's what this did. It had all those components. It answered all the problems. It was a solution to all the problems that I said, this is what it has to be. And I looked for that model, and then that's what I found here, you know. So absolutely. Very, very thankful. And I believe it'll work for anybody. That's just me. Now, will everybody do it? No, but anybody can, right? So absolutely.
I think what makes the difference too, Ray, is having a hold on a sec. I think it's my Yeti. I turned it up too high. Is that better?
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, it was like echoing. I can hear myself 10 times. Okay, so basically, I mean, and this is the thing, and I have seen a lot of opportunities, especially the new year. They're coming out everybody's ears, right? And this is the thing. I see opportunities, but I don't see camaraderie in those opportunities, if that makes sense. I don't see the unity in some of those opportunities. So I think that's what makes it different when people do come into this with Susan and I, because like they will join those opportunities, but then those opportunities are just like, see ya, okay, you're on your own. Whatever, you know, just throw, like Susan will say, a bunch of spaghetti at the wall and hopefully it will stick. I mean, like literally we test stuff. Like we test stuff to make sure it works. So there's a lot of buzzwords like, you know, done for you, or you never have to, you know, like push a button magic stuff. I mean, it's like, seriously? I mean, for a 6-figure a year business, you will have to do something. to make $100,000 to $200,000 a year, I knew I was going to have to do something. So I had, you know, when Susan and I met, I knew that finally I met someone that actually had the same visions as me, but also was a hell of a lot of fun to work with. So you have to have that, right? You just don't wake up someday and say, oh well, you know, whatever. But I'm just saying, so that's kind of our foundation, and what's so cool about it is to see that people that are joining us have that similarity. Like you're goofy, and we love having fun. And it's like, it's like we must be attracting these people, I told Susan, because I'm just not a serious person. About the most serious that I am is that one Facebook post the other day, you know. But for the most part, you know, I like having fun. I like goofing around with people. Sometimes they don't get my English humor, but that's okay. I have a pretty dry sense of humor. But yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of fun when you make money too. I mean, and that sucks because I've been in the position many, many times in 26 years to say, oh my God, where the heck is the money coming from? You know what I mean? So what's cool about this kind of business is you can run a campaign once you know the 3 skill sets. I mean, you know, like Groundhog's Day was yesterday, and I'm like, sometimes you feel like you wake up and you're doing the same thing over and over, but as far as marketing, but hey, it's effective and it works. So that means you can go and, I don't know, go to Hawaii or whatever if you make 3 sales or whatever here, right? I'm just giving hypotheticals. But that's the kind of cool thing about an internet business like this, you know, is you can have the freedom to have fun. Absolutely. You know, most of the time I'm out walking. I'm out walking and I'll say, hey, you know, such and such, yeah, can I call you right back? I'm almost done with my jog. And they'll just kind of laugh and they'll, oh, really? You know, so it's a lifestyle business and you got to have fun, and that's what I have to say. Passing it back to you, Susan.
Oh, no.
I mean, isn't it true, though? Like, when you and I first started talking, we were, like, just the goofiest, and then on our videos, we're so goofy. We get so many people saying, you guys have so much fun. I want to be just like you guys.
Yeah, and here's the thing, and the reason why we have fun, and this is off like the live recorded video and on it, we're the same, and people see that. People see that. We get all sorts of feedback that is what is making people feel comfortable, because it's either too crazy or just too raw and authentic to even think that we could be putting it on as an act, right?
Exactly.
In fact, about a week and a half ago, I think it was, one fella said to me, like, you just ooze honesty. Like, there's nothing about you that seems like it would be dishonest. And that is true. We are just how we are. Like, sure, nothing is scripted, nothing at all. Like, we pick a topic, and Ray can, like, say that that's true, because he was on here before we hit live. Like, we didn't script anything. We didn't say, I'm saying this and you say that. Like, there's no framework at all. We just pick a topic and we go with it. We support each other. We edify each other, and it's just real. It's just raw. It's just how it is. So that's why people come in and feel comfortable. They can be where they are. And at this point, maybe I'll just point out, if, like, for any of you that are new and trying to figure out, well, what is it that you guys are doing? Don't worry, we'll show you on the inside. Like, essentially, this is how we work. We build relationships. We share stories. We strategize. We help people find what it is that they love about the business, and find themselves and what they'll stand for and what they won't stand for. And you can literally start from where you are. So you can be an experienced business mindset already, like Ray, who just needed a place to set his feet on the ground, maybe, you know, set his briefcase down and set up shop, kind of like, and just feel like he belongs somewhere. You can be someone like that, or you can be somebody. People have come in totally new to any sort of business thinking. People that have never recorded videos, we help them with that. Essentially, wherever you are, you just start from where you are, and we show you how to tour guide people through. And we even have we close sales for you option. Yes. So literally, you just find where you fit in and grow within.
Yes.
That's why we love it so much, because it's just...
Well, it pretty much has everything, right, Susan?
Yeah, and when
like
it doesn't have,
that we did in
I'm
Pittsburgh.
building it in the background. Right?
Exactly. Yep.
I see the missing pieces. There is missing pieces, but they're coming.
Well, remember the video we did in Pittsburgh together at the live event?
One. We recorded like 30 that weekend.
The one I sent you today.
Oh, yes.
It basically is like, well, what do we got? And it wasn't scripted. The video, we were like, okay, well, what are we gonna say? And we usually try to pick a topic, like you said, and it just started. And I was like, well, what do they want? We got everything. And I was like dying. We did it. We recorded it right in front of the limo that Cass and Andre had there. But yeah, it was hilarious. But I mean, basically, it's a business in the box. They can plug right in, and that's what I was looking for. That's what Titum is. It's literally a business in the box. It has awesome digital downloadable products. So it's all literally, there. You don't have to ship. You don't have to do nothing. It's not MLM, like Ray says. It's member to member. If they want more information on that, excuse me, obviously they can get back to the person that invited them to this hangout. But it's big money. It's big ticket money. And I've been doing big ticket money for 7 years now. And I'm telling you, it's the only business model I like. It really is. And the thing is it's a one-up, but this is the thing. With our community, it doesn't just mean that if Susan and I or Ray gets your one-up, we're done with you. Right. No. Because that's the last thing we want anyone to think, and I have had a lot of people say that to me recently, even on the phone, Tammy, and they were like, well, you know what, you'll get my first sale and you'll be gone, and I'll say, you know what, I've been in business for 26 years. I have repeat customers. Susan can even vouch for it. I've had 2 repeat customers just join us this week. You tell me if I'm going to ditch you after 1 sale. No. I look at a customer like it takes months to get a customer. It takes seconds to lose a customer. That's my motto. So we're here for the long haul. Susan and I have other plans for other products and things like that within the Unstoppable Network. So that's what we've created here. It's not just about being an affiliate for Titum. So I just wanted to point that out because I know there's a couple people on this live webinar right now specifically that was actually asking me that. So I just wanted to go through that.
I can vouch for that too. I just want to say that that's true. That was one of my backline fears.
Right.
Was that after this transaction, am I on my own? And I could without a doubt say that you guys have went above and beyond what I've experienced in the past, and you've helped me not only learn about traffic, internet traffic. I never really did well at that until now, and just knowing that you can have an automated type of business while you're away from it. I mean, I was watching leads come in this week. I don't want to go too far into that, but I just want to say that I know that fear. I was there, and I had that opportunity to go, man, I don't want to feel that again, But I believed in it, and I said, you know what? They're here. I got their phone number. I can bug them. But, I don't need to because all the training's there too. So, we get to talk and get business done, and that's the support you really want. That's the support people. If you're an entrepreneur, that's the support you really want, what you got right here. So.
And it's a family business. I mean, honestly, like I say, Susan, I feel like she's my family. The thing about it is, too, is like, Ray, tell everybody what happened the night you got signed up. You couldn't log in. So what? I handed the phone to my son because he's techie. I'm very less, like I've told Susan, I'm sorry, but I am very tech-less.
I had a technical issue.
Yeah.
I call her. She's on the phone with her son, and then she gives it over to her son, and he helps me walks me through it and starts giving me just things to do. Try this. Let's do this first. And I was like, I hear Susan laughing in the background because she thinks it's hilarious that I'm talking to her son. Her son's walking me through it. But a little technical issue that could have put you in a daze for weeks, wondering, oh my God, this ain't happening. And it was handled in about 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
If that.
because he knows MacBooks, and I said, Susan knows MacBooks, but here's Robbie. You know what I mean? It's like here, and he got him. I mean, so that's the kind of, I've always believed in over-delivering in any business that I've ever had, and that's just, hey, has it bit me in the butt before? Sure. But at the same time, listen, I won't be doing techie support at 2 a.m. Please, people, don't think that, okay? I'm not putting that out there, no. We have certain times that Susan and I work, but no, it is. It's just a lot of fun. And my son, he was so happy. Talk about having fun and being happy afterwards. He said, Mom, did I do a good job? Here's my 21-year-old asking me, Mom, did I do a good job? He's so sweet. And I said, you did an excellent job. Thank you very much for helping one of my customers. So that I had to just tell that story tonight. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, that's awesome, and that just proves like our accountability, and we really do want everyone to succeed. In fact, we've agreed. We have a goal. We want to help create. We want to be a part of creating 100 six-figure earners.
Absolutely. And Ray, isn't it so simple to plug in and then just start generating leads?
I'm somebody who makes things hard. Well, I should say in the past I was the type of guy who made things hard, and yeah, it was almost scary simple, because you start seeing this rush and you're like, did I just break something? Did I just break the internet?
That's the way I first felt when I ran my one. Oh yeah.
And I thought, oh my God, am I in trouble?
Some faucet?
Are the police going to come because I have this many leads? What's going to happen?
There's so many leads.
Actually, you know what? That's partially a true story. Since Tammy and I have been building and scaling up this network, my server has crashed. I've had to expand it because we have so much traffic coming into my server where I host the sales funnels and web pages and everything, that it has tried to crash on me.
Yeah, I think that's right. You said that.
Expand it. Yeah, the hosting and everything, because
you had to expand it.
Yeah, we've got so much traffic, and in fact, that's one of the things that is going on in the background right now is upgrading so that we have a more robust platform for everything to be hosted on and everything.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly.
Yes. One more little story before we close out, and it's just fresh in my mind because to be like, not to get all sappy, but really my heart is just overflowing right now today. This community that we're talking about and all the people in our inner circle that we work with, they truly are like family, because last week, exactly a week ago, my mama had a massive heart attack. Like it was massive. In the first 36 hours, if all the medical treatment wasn't as it was, she wouldn't be with us, and we maybe wouldn't be having this conversation today, because it was pretty huge, and it came on really fast with no warning. So anyway, as I went through this past week, and I really haven't put my hours in of work, I just couldn't. I was managing, just being up there with her and caring for her, and I'm still always, no matter what else goes on, I'm still a single mom of 2 teenagers. And then my dad, we just decided it was best for him and his health to stay in Prince Albert. And then there's all the family and friends communication, right? So to be honest with you, and I'm probably babbling a bit because I am just exhausted, but the thing is, all these people behind the scenes and within our network, we're just so supportive. Like, I just can't be thankful. I can't express how thankful I am. And Tammy, the best partner I've ever had. I don't know, it was just amazing. I felt so supported, and I'd get little bits and bobs done, and really I made a list today. It's a long list of things that I am behind on, and creating pages and addressing some issues. Not one complaint, just all support. I don't know what kind of work, what kind of business that you have that would happen. Like, if I was at a job, I wouldn't have been able to go into work at all.
Right.
But things still flowed sales still came in because there's the automation in the background, and then people were still fresh, our videos were still running, and that one night I still did record the Hangout with you guys, because really there was no place else I'd rather be. So yeah, it's just, I'm just so thankful. Just amazing people that we attract just because we are real and honest, and we do love what we do. So thank you, everybody.
And you know what? You absolutely deserve it.
Thank you.
Someone told me that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we love you, and we totally support you, and you're awesome. Definitely, you're the best partner I've ever had, so appreciate you. You never know what life will throw at you, and, you know, like I said, it really is. Yeah, I tell people all the time, just live life to its fullest, and if you can, you know, whether you get into an internet-based business or whatever, if you can get into a business that's a lifestyle business, I will absolutely agree with Susan. It kept running. Her and I still kept in communication. Like I said, I totally support her. She's not only a great business partner, she is my best friend. So I want to make sure she's okay. But the thing is like last year, for example, I mean, you remember, you know, you and I knew each other obviously last year, right? We've known each other for a year and a half now. Well, I was down in Florida, so like you did stuff because I couldn't do stuff. Yep. So, you know what I mean? So we help one another, and that's the cool part about having two people. So yeah, absolutely. I'm just so glad your mama's doing good, and I can't wait to talk to her.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was the big shift today because she stayed with me overnight last night, and then she went to her home this evening. So it's like,
that's cool. Yeah, and where can you, like you say, you can't be at a job. I mean, they'd be like, you know, you can't, you know, you gotta do this and do that. And you know what? I mean, I have family that happens to. You know, like literally my sister-in-law. She has to go to her 9 to 5, otherwise she's gonna be fired, and she can't take it. She can't take care of her mom.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing when you can have the skill set to simply point people to a website. That's all you need to do. The system does everything else for you. Sort your people. I mean, we do these because we just absolutely love to interact with people. I think it's just part of who you and I are, right, Susan? But we don't have to do these. We don't have to. First 2-3 years of my online career, I was not on video. Ray, I was not on video until Susan,
that just blows me away.
One of the Susan's friends or whatever, said, Tammy, you got to get on a Hangout. I finally got on a Hangout. I was scared to death. I wasn't going to get on no Hangout.
But you know,
now the rest is history.
That just goes to show you all the gurus that are teaching people, oh, you got to do video, your business won't grow. You got to do this, your business won't grow, you aren't on Twitter 24 hours a day. You know, and all these things that you hear, and then when I hear you say that, I think to myself, I want to find out what that chick's doing.
I just did email marketing. I learned on bulk email marketing, and I did it, and I'm successful. I still am a very successful email marketer, video marketer now, and Craigslist ad backs page. I mean, everybody knows I'm a direct response marketer. But the thing is like I made my first $90,000, you know, with just simply being off video.
That's phenomenal. I applaud you for that, because people need to hear that, because some people are like so technically, challenged.
You don't have to do video. I tell people all the time, you can use my direct response marketing methods. You don't have to do video. Just send people to that capture page. That's it. Build your AWeber list if you want to do that. Do phone broadcasts if you want. Well, ring lists, excuse me. Joel, especially if you're listening, you and I had this conversation, Joel from Michigan. Do ring lists, because that's the newest technology and that's the most compliant technology. And by the way, I do have to say this on this because it's recorded. This is in no way any income. I have to do an income disclosure. I'm going to start doing that more and more. We are not saying that you will absolutely make money if you join us. Big time in the income disclosure. You'll want to look at it on the actual website. So I just had to say that tonight to CYA. But yeah, as far as like any of the methods, direct response marketing and anything like that, you absolutely can plug in right away and be happy, happy, happy. Like I told Susan today, happy, happy money, you know? Like the happy truck that comes.
Full of money.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, what video does too, it takes all the direct response digital marketing that has allowed you to reach way more people than you'd ever reach with any other marketing. And we teach you how to target it, because you can do a whole bunch of that and just be doing that thing, that throwing spaghetti against the wall, and not.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So
That's
if you target the right people with that, and then you add your video into it, you're humanizing the digital marketing methods, and boom, the sales come so much faster.
Well, I doubled my income the next year because of putting video in, and then tripled it the next year. See what I mean? So
That's
yeah, I made the 90,000, but then it keeps, you know, doubling and tripling. And see what I mean?
Yep.
Yep. I mean, so yeah, you can do it without video, but boy, oh boy, video makes money.
Yep. Because you record it, and then it's there. You just reuse it and repurpose it, and it's there.
Exactly. It's like your little silent sales person. Like right now, we're live, right? February 3rd, 9:40 p.m. But when this is done, it's going to be out there forever. So Ray, we can never take this down.
I'll never grow old from this video.
That's right. And then, oh yeah, then there's
Remember the space, people. This will be here forever.
Exactly. And then there's the secret strategies that I teach people on the inside, to take one video and you can turn it into multiple videos by repurposing it and doing all these ninja stuff.
Absolutely. That's another thing, is that most people don't. I think that, you know, here I said, I don't want to say that to take away from the internet, but when you don't know what you don't know, you go out there and you're very confused. And when people are just giving you bits of information, and you go out there and, like you said, Susan, it's like throwing spaghetti up against the wall, and you get tired real quick when you don't see results. You almost feel frustrated. You feel a little demoralized when you can't see something that you can measure something from. And it's really cool to be able to have this training that you guys have put out, to be able to see both sides of it. Not only advertising, the email advertising, the video correctly, and all this stuff just really makes the puzzle. You know, I said this to Janine. Janine Johnson, my business partner in this group, but she said, I would liken it to a puzzle. You put a puzzle on a table, but if you take the box away with the picture, you got a real hard time trying to put that damn thing together, right? Yeah. And I mean, go ahead and try. It's going to be there for a long time for gathering dust. But when you got the picture, which you guys give inside the training, it's like, holy cow, now I can see the picture. Now I can put the puzzle together. I get to do the work. I get to feel good about doing the work, but now I know what I'm working toward. And that's the beauty of being in this unstoppable network. And with anything you plug into it, I wouldn't care what was plugged into it. I know that I could put the pieces together and have a successful business. And that's the beauty of it.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, close it.
That'll be a topic very coming up very soon for a Hangout with Mentors.
Oh, that'll be great.
Closings? I love that. I love those.
Yeah. We're like, if you think about it, we're only on the first week of February, and the topics this year already, I mean, we said this year is going to be limitless, but our topics this year have been something else. We've done lead generation. We've done the 10,000-foot view. We've done, let me see, what are some of the other topics? Give me a moment.
The hook. I love the hook one.
Yeah. Goal setting was before.
Yep, goal setting was really good.
That was right before the new year. Lead generation, the hook, and 10,000-foot view.
Last week, get in the game.
And getting in the game, massive action. Yeah, look at that.
I think we should continue with love a little bit more because of Valentine's Day coming up.
Yeah, yeah. I think we'll go all next week with love, a whole lot of love.
Exactly. Like John Lennon, that song. I don't know, just something popped in my head.
Imagine.
Did he do an 80s song? Because you only like 80s music.
Oh, I love all music, but 80s.
Yeah, John Lennon did Imagine, and a whole lot of love was Help Me Out Here.
Wasn't that the Beatles? No.
No.
Whole Lot of Love?
I should know. You should know. It's an
I should know. I'm the American and you're the Canadian.
I'm too young to know that. I was born in 2001.
Yeah.
Led. That's Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
That's what okay.
Oh, man, okay.
I thought John Lennon did a Led Zeppelin song. I didn't know that.
I did a live.
And then there's Whole Lot of Rosie by AC/DC.
AC/DC.
Oh, I love AC/DC. Yeah, I love AC/DC.
Yeah, Rosie's got a whole lot of love. Okay, I digress. Closing thoughts on.
Closing thoughts. Hey, we love to have fun. Come and join us. Connect with us. If I sent you the email, call me. If Susan did, if Ray did, whoever else that's on the team sent you the email.
If I sent it to you, still call Tammy.
If I sent it to you, call me.
Hey, I'll help out anyone. If Ray, I'll have them call me. I'll close them for you.
Call Tammy and say Ray sent you.
Great. Just don't call me all at once. I usually get a bombardment of texts and phone calls right after.
I hope that phone service is working over there and there ain't no storms going on tonight.
I hope not. Man, last night I won't be walking tonight. I already did my walk. I'll be ellipticaling, whatever you want to call it.
Is that a word?
Is that a word? It was awesome, guys. Always have fun with you guys.
Hey, you too. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks for
joining us, Ray. It's nice to have another.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys. Onward and upward.
Absolutely.
All right. And for those of you watching, if you want your mug on here with us, just give us a shout.
Yeah, we don't bite. Susan, she brings you right out of your
well,
shell.
Sometimes.
Oh, Susan will bring you out.
She will. She'll bring you right out of your shell. Definitely. But yeah, get back to the person that invited you to this, and let's rock. Let's tax season, jump in. We got your back.
Absolutely. And we'll see you in the next video.
Thanks, Susan. Thanks, Ray.
Bye-bye. Thank you.